Yeah. Gen Z so soft, need to toughen up. Can't handle the heat.
We scroll past thousands of videos every day. Memes, rants, jokes, arguments. But deep inside TikTok's endless feed, there's a digital battlefield most people never see. A clash of perspectives. A generational collision. Tonight, we're not looking at politics. We're looking at how people talk about politics. How Gen Z and Boomers create two different realities inside the same app. And trust me, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the strangest corners of the internet, political TikTok. Not the speeches, not the debates, but the voices of regular people, young and old, turning their screen into a stage. And what we find is surprising. TikTok isn't just an app, it's a time machine. One swipe takes you to a Gen Z creator using jump cuts, sound effects, and sarcasm to break down the latest headline. The next swipe? A boomer calmly speaking into their phone, delivering a monologue like it's a message for the country. What's wild is this. Both groups think they are the reasonable ones. Both are certain they've uncovered the truth. And neither realizes how deeply the algorithm is shaping what they see and what they don't. So who's right? Maybe neither. Maybe both. Or maybe the real story isn't the politics, it's the performance. Gen Z political TikTok feels like being in the passenger seat of a car going 90 miles per hour. Quick edits, memes layered on memes, screen recordings, green screen commentary, and the absolute confidence of someone who's had a phone since preschool. They take complex political stories and compress them into 15 seconds of energy. But behind the jokes is something deeper. Gen Z isn't trying to convert anyone. They're trying to cope. Humor becomes a shield. Satire becomes commentary. And speed becomes survival. Because when news moves faster than anyone can process, the only reaction that feels natural is laughing while the world spins. But the danger? Comedy can flatten complexity. A meme can make something feel simple, even when it isn't. And sometimes, the punchline hits harder than the truth. Then you swipe, and everything changes. The pace slows. The jokes disappear. Boomer TikTok feels like sitting down at a kitchen table with someone who's been waiting all day to talk. These creators speak directly to the camera. No edits, no filters, just raw thoughts. Their tone is firm. Their delivery is deliberate. They're not trying to be funny. They're trying to be heard. And because they've lived through decades of political cycles, their view of the world is shaped by memory. Moments Gen Z never experienced. Economic shocks, Cold War tension, social revolutions, national tragedies. They're not fighting for virality, they're fighting for clarity. But here's the twist. The slower format makes their message feel heavier, more serious, more urgent, and urgency spreads. Sometimes, the algorithm decides to be chaotic, and the worlds of Gen Z and Boomer TikTok collide. You'll see a Gen Z creator stitching a Boomer video, responding with humor or disbelief. Then a Boomer will stitch that video, frustrated or amused. A chain begins, a digital conversation where no one is actually speaking to each other. Because they're not really fighting about the topic, they're fighting about what it means. Who controls the narrative? Who gets the last word? And TikTok quietly amplifies the conflict, because conflict keeps you watching. 2 generations, 1 app, 0 common ground. But is the divide real, or engineered. This is where it gets unsettling. The algorithm doesn't push the most accurate videos. It pushes the ones that make you feel something. Outrage, pride, fear, triumph, whatever keeps the thumb from scrolling. And each generation gets a different stream of content, not because of age, but because of behavior. Gen Z gets speed, humor, rapid-fire commentary. Boomers get depth, certainty, slow and steady delivery. And suddenly, two groups living in the same country are living in different realities. Pause, Dr. Creeders. Quieter voice. The more divided the feed becomes, the more divided the world feels. And here's the plot twist nobody expects. If you strip away the editing styles, the slang, the emojis, the monologues, both generations are doing the same thing. They're trying to make sense of a complicated world. They're trying to express frustration, confusion, hope, fear. They're trying to understand the truth as best they can. So the next time you scroll through TikTok and see another political rant, meme, or stitched argument, ask yourself, are you seeing the world as it is, or the world the algorithm wants you to see? This was Breaking Down Political TikToks, Gen Z versus Boomer Takes. If you want a part 2, where we break down the wildest, most unexpected, and strangest political clips across generations, just say the word. Thanks for watching. And remember,
time to toughen up. Show the world your strength, show them your stuff. No more playing victim, no more being weak. It's time to rise up, it's time to speak. Gen Z, it's time to toughen up.